Hello everyone. In my last video, I talked about the way you supposed to. Um, I talked about the way in which you're supposed to live life as a Gen Z, which is like life doesn't even start at 21. It's only preparation. Your life starts somewhere at 25 or 30 years old. Let me explain to you why. Because if you have chosen a degree, it's I have a theory. You know what? I have a theory, um, and that theory is about if you have started your degree, and then you like kind of. I have a theory that now we can't just choose a degree and be able to get through it and then get a job and then be kind of successful in by any means. I do think it's more for you developing your knowledge in science, and by looking at fundamentals you're figuring out what is going to be the next wave and the next, I'd say, the next hype thing in science. Because like on basic jobs you can't make a lot, or either it's hard to prove that you can make anything or you're capable of, or anything like that. It's like, I mean, you're going to make a medium salary by which you want to get out of just working and paying for rent for the whole life. It looks like there no hope, but if there no hope, why we even trying to live the best life? We should avoid this living the best life and live what we have right now, and just carry what we have right now in order to give us in the future more possibilities. That sounds too abstract, but I'm going to be clear here, and I'd like to say that as Gen Z, we're supposed to plan our life in much further and bigger time blocks. That's one thing. And another thing that where the problem is, it's like tell me what to do exactly. I'm going to do it in order to make my life successful, right? Like tell me what to do. I don't care how much it takes. If that is leading me anywhere, if that leading me anywhere, just tell me what to do. I'm doing it and becoming successful, right? That's what you supposed to think and probably thinking. And I want to say that there no such a thing in life, to be honest. Yeah, you can't expect life or yourself to be successful by any means. Yeah, and yeah, that is. Um, you can just do work and hope for better. And at the end of the day, as a Gen Z, I do think we more supposed to, be more authentic. That means avoiding social media, avoiding listen to bullshit. We should spend a lot of time in books in order to find the solution to the current problem which is going on in the world. I do think that everybody feels that everything right now is, and I do feel as we as Gen Z, really we have a lot of problems, tons of problems, and more for society around to restrict ourselves from being authentic and be paying attention to important thing. It's all becoming about money and stuff, but I would like to say that we should more for be paying attention to fundamentals, to math, physics, electronics, programming from its basics. I don't know if anything is going to make your life better, but I am sure that science is one of ways. But in general, you'd say I need to make a portfolio in order to sell myself, in order to sell my expertise, in order to do a lot of stuff. But like, I really asking you to forget about all of that and work on the real product, which is your knowledge and your understanding of this world, first off. Yeah, I've seen a video of a guy who got PhD in physics and he says, don't do that. It's hard to find a job. Yeah, and it's true. It's hard to find a job in all fields everywhere, and life isn't supposed to be easy. And I understand it from the perspective of medium person, like just basic person who is like who wasn't born with given answers. That we have plenty of us like that. All of us are like that. But I mean, I know people are extremely successful in programming in whatever they have gotten through, and they're doing their stuff and everything is perfect. Like, I'd say you should be careful with choosing roads and directions, and really, um, we can't just fire at all directions. We should be concentrated on ourselves, making ourselves better. And my idea, the idea of that video was that, you know, in that harsh world, you need to play it game. You can't just like you can't just skip the fact that, let's say, computer science market is dying or whatever is happening, whatever is going on, or anything like that. You can't just skip important parts that you still have to be knowledgeable, you still have to be educated, you still have to be healthy in do sports, be healthy to yourself, find challenges. And the problem is that before it was like the challenge was the university, because university is the challenge, it's hard to get a degree by itself. It's really hard to get a degree by itself. But when it's no more challenge represented in society, where like give me that challenge that will make my life better in terms of how I feel myself by my intellectual understanding of the world, and also be having a job. You like that, yeah, that might kill you. That might kill you because like, bro, we're really in this and nothing to say, but there are still some ways that aren't guaranteed. But if you continue to work on your knowledge, continue to work on things, continue improving yourself, continue believing in better, continue doing whatever is giving to you, and be thankful to the God, I do think it might lead somewhere. Like, if you're really about to study computer science, let's say, you can study computer engineering and become hardware engineer and make your money and probably be happy. I do understand that it isn't going to pay you a lot, but I would say you can adjust things. Your goal should be to rewire your brain, not to rebuild rebuild the foundation of reality. You know what I mean? You can't fight against the whole world. You should understand its requirements and move to them in direction of those requirements slowly, so it can lead you somewhere. You know, yeah. I don't think there are any fast solution or like the way like being rich. What does it mean? You know that everyone is happy when he has money, but I don't think being rich exactly leading you to be happy. I do think that being rich by doing what you love uh, is cool thing. Yeah, I don't think money really solves anything. If you're just sitting there and you have nothing to do, you won't be happy anywhere in the future. Like that doesn't lead you anywhere. Like, bro, you're just going to be unhappy. Um, yeah, I don't think there are any fast solution to any problem. You know, like you 25, I'm 25, and I'm saying if you 25, for instance, you have 10 years ahead to build what you want to build. You just need to understand what is that thing which you're building, which you can build, which you capable can be capable of building, how you're building it, and move in that direction. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy sharing all of that. I want you get out of that crazy mind where you just lost and you don't believe in yourself anymore. I do think we kind of can pass through. Thank you.